In this week's episode of Migmo J, the first episode of 2018, Longbeard XRs has me really puzzled. So this year, I'm going to switch things around a little bit. I'm going to go to a 20 gauge. I'm going to use my Maverick 88 this year with extra full choke. I'm out patterning some loads. I had the nephews shooting a standard federal upland game load. It's a very good patterning load out to 35 or 40 yards, but I probably can do better with some of the more turkey-based loads like Longbeard XR or Hevi Shot Triple Beard, using the federal premium standard 3-inch upland loads as the control. So I'm going to shoot these first, then I'm going to shoot the Triple Beard, then I'll shoot the Longbeard. This load behaved as it normally does, as it was a very nice distribution and tight pattern. This is one of my favorite loads when turkey hunting with a 20 gauge. This is my first time shooting Triple Beard, and it threw a nice distributed tight pattern, but the Federal 6s were better. As I said at the beginning of the video, Longbeard XRs kind of puzzled me. I expected to get a much better pattern than what I got. As you can see, this is a dead turkey, but the pattern spread is pretty terrible. There are holes throughout the pattern, and the number of shot didn't make any sense to me. Then I saw this hole in the upper left-hand corner, and I decided that actually the majority of the shot did not expand. Rewatching the video, you can actually see this. Watch the upper left of the target. A very round symmetrical hole is formed, and this isn't typical of a wad just hitting it. In my opinion, there was shot inside that cup, and with the number that's on the rest of the paper, the majority of the shot is still in that cup. Kinda perplexed and befuddled, I decided let's try that one again at 20 yards. As you can see, the wad blew a big hole in the paper again. But again, I don't think it's completely expanding, because if you look at the total shot around the rest of the paper, there's just not enough there. Number 5 should have a lot more shot in a tight pattern like that. I don't think it's expanding. With the 20-yard shots now complete, I moved back to 40 yards. This pattern's okay for and typical of a standard upland load, but shows what I'm trying to do. I probably killed a turkey, but I would like to have a load that does a little bit better at distance. So you want to be in it too? This is about how I figured Triple Beard would behave at 40 yards. 40 yards is a pretty good distance for any standard 20 gauge load. And I'm not overly disappointed in the way it behaved, but I'm trying to do better than this. This load probably has a 30 to 35 yard max, which is typical of most 20 gauge turkey loads. As I figured would happen, Longbeard continued throwing just god-awful patterns. It's obvious that it does not like the choke that I'm using at all. A couple years ago, I started using H&R 20 gauge extra full turkey chokes for the different 20 gauges we use, and they do a really good job with standard turkey loads, and we've killed a few turkeys with them. But obviously Longbeard did not like this choke, so I had to do something different. Reading some reviews, I found out that the True Glow gobble stopper typically throws a decent petter with Longbeard, so I figured I would give this one a try. After acquiring the new choke, I went out and redid the test again using Federal 6s and Winchester Longbeard. The Federals did its nice uniform spread again. It's just a fairly dependable load that I like to use. The Longbeard was a little bit different. I had a very tight constricted pattern in the middle, but it's also fairly sporadic. This was at 25 yards, and I wonder what this will do at longer distances. I didn't have time to shoot it, and I plan on testing it further as we go. Kill this turkey, I'll buy you ice cream.
When I hit the target, I get ice cream.
That was the idea, but now you've screwed it up. Yeah. We'll see, we'll see. You may have pulled. You may not get any ice cream. Well, maybe. Yeah, you killed the turkey.
Yay! Yay!
Yeah, we've seen better shots. We gotta get that sighted in, but
40 yards.
it's so much better with that one. I mean, it's like night and day compared to the other ones. So season 2 has started, and we've got a lot to do. We got to work on plots. We got to get ready for snagging season. We got to get ready for turkey season, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And as always, I'm going to have my camera with me, and I'm going to be bringing you everything we're working on. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.